Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is David Hyman. Today we're touring a city called Haifa in the north of Israel. It is the third largest city in Israel. I'd like to start over here in the port of Haifa because for many the port of Haifa is like the biggest employer of the city, and also the reason the town flourished in the 20th century. So stay tuned. We're going to see the market, we're going to see the Baha'i Gardens, we will visit my favorite falafel place, and it'll be a lot of fun. The port authority security didn't let me in, but I think this angle maybe you can get and see some of the port. You can see some of the boats, some of the vessels that are here, but maybe you can take a quick glimpse and you can see the Navy base, because that's where we have one of the IDF Navy facilities. So it'll be behind me and a little bit to the left. This is maybe the most tolerant city in Israel, with great dialogue, communication and coexistence between the different faiths. And here this is the famous Bet HaGefen Arab-Jewish Culture Center. So for many years Haifa was a sleepy, tiny fisherman's village without much historic importance. And then in the 19th century, in the 1860s, a group of German Protestants came here. They landed at the port right over there. And they built this neighborhood. It's called the German Colony. Here, let's read the sign together. During the mid-19th century, a new reform movement sprang up in Württemberg, in the southwestern part of Germany. The mission was the settlement of the Holy Land and the establishment of an exemplary Christian community. In the autumn of 1868, the two leaders came for the Holy Land, settled next to the port cities of Haifa and Jaffa. So we're getting close to the most popular and famous landmark of the city of Haifa. These are the famous Baha'i Gardens. Unfortunately, they're still closed for visitors with the coronavirus law that sites can only open if they have a permit. But what we can see here is the beautiful gardens leading up to the Golden Dome Shrine, the last resting place of the prophet of the Baha'i faith. Okay, we're at the top of Mount Carmel, near the hotels on Panoramic Street. So I need you to get ready for the most famous panorama in Israel, one of them, and maybe one of the best in our region. And it's down here, ready, 1, 2, 3, voila! Wow! This is beautiful. The famous Golden Dome you see down there is the last resting place of the founder of the Baha'i faith, the Baha'u'llah. He was executed in Persia in the 1850s, and his followers were exiled to the city of Akko, which is right across the bay on the other side of the Haifa Bay. And they were imprisoned for a couple of years, and then they were released. And from their prison cell in Akko, they could see where we are now, Mount Carmel, and decided that one day they will establish a community here and bury their founder, and that's where he's buried. So we're right at the very, very northern tip of the Mount Carmel, where the mountain kind of reaches into the Mediterranean, and we can see the city of Haifa spread out all along the Mediterranean Haifa Bay. Okay, there's the port. And you can see famous buildings, Rambam Hospital. Yeah, this is the famous monastery built right on the top of Mount Carmel, called Stella Maris. And Looks like it's closed. It's possible that all the religious sites are still closed. But actually interesting to see the famous doors of the Carmelite monastery. Here's the symbol of the Carmelites. Look at the door, they're very interesting. There's Prophet Elijah. And look what he's holding in his hand. He's holding a sword that turns into flames. And there's the altar, famous altar of Elijah on Mount Carmel. But what I can show you here is this famous monument that was built by Napoleon and his troops after the battles of Akko in 1799. It is shape of a pyramid, maybe symbolizing that the troops came from Egypt. And the passage that is mentioned on the monument is from the second book of Samuel, chapter 1. This is from a very famous literature. It's the elegy of King David over Saul and Jonathan. In Hebrew, it's one of the most famous readings. Hatzvi Israel al bamotecha halal, ech naflu giborim. How have the mighty fallen? That's the quote on the monument. Tali and Eyal. So they're my favorite falafel place in all of Israel.
Thank you.
I built my whole Haifa day around this falafel. But you guys can't make it, so it's just gonna be us. Okay, so what's on the menu? Falafel, the sabich.
Falafel and sabich.
How will you explain sabich? It's just like, it's really good.
It's a Jewish Iraqi Saturday traditional dish.
Okay.
It's pita bread with fried eggplants, hard-boiled egg and potato, like in Holyland in Carmel of Saturday. And we put it all in the pita with the salads and...
I'll have one of those with falafel. Okay? Just let me show you their place. It's a tiny little kiosk on the street. Right? Look in the city. I just discovered Tali and Eyal.
One sabich,
Please.
hummus, chili, mango chutney, parsley.
No spicy, no onion.
Mango chutney,
No.
parsley.
Done. Okay, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed our tour of Haifa. Stay with me for our next video of one of the beautiful sights of Israel. Subscribe for the channel and stay in touch. Share with your friends. And all I gotta do now is end my day with this falafel. So toda rabba, shalom shalom, see you soon. B'te'avon. Sababa.